per year, they shooting tapes, visual which are on all the lines and
I thought I should get to know some of the songs we might hear. I think that one might catch on.
Catch on? You don't know a lot about musicals, do you? Les Miserables is one of the world's most popular musicals and has been running in the West End since 1985. It was originally at the Palace Theatre, but it's now at the Queen's Theatre. At the end of the day, from the show, is the first point of call in our West End Experience bus trip.
Wow, look at you, Miss Wikipedia. And what's with all this clubber? We're going to London, we're not climbing Mount Everest.
Well, we are tour guides. You've got to be prepared for everything. I've got a good coat to keep out the wind and rain, and a really good brolly so I'm going to talk and find me in a crowd. And the clipboards for checking that everyone's here, and for keeping my lines on just in case.
Mine too.
So, what have you brought in your case then?
Well, you've got to have a decent outfit if we're going clubbing.
But we're only here for a few days, and with all these shows to fit in, I'm not sure you're going to have time for that. Talking of time, when was the bus supposed to get here? Yeah, one crowd's all ready to go.
The man from Winston said 7:30.
Well, they're a bit late. Do you think they've forgotten?
Oh, they never forget.
Now who's the encyclopedia? Never Forget. That's the new musical at Savoy Theatre, about to take that tribute band. It features many of their hits, including Could It Be Magic, which also, coincidentally, appears in Act One's next show, Disco Inferno, in February, and Adrian will sing that for us in a moment.
Do we always get the adverts in this early?
No, but the links are a bit tenuous, and this was the only real place we could fit it in.
So you mean we want to break free from putting them in at the end?
But not from the tenuous links.
Oh, sorry.
I Want to Break Free is our next West End Experience song by Craig and Michaela from the Queen musical We Will Rock You, which is still running at the Dominion Theatre after 6 years.
Well, the musical I want to see most is Hairspray. I went to see the film, but I was really disappointed. I thought John Travolta was in it. He was dancing a Saturday Night Fever. Oh, but there wasn't a white suit inside.
Well, that's because he was playing the mum, Emma.
You mean he's had a sex change? Oh, can't cope with that.
No, Emma, it's a feature of the show. Michael Bors is doing it in the West End version.
As a woman?
Yes, as a woman. Never mind, you'll understand when you see it. Welcome to the 60s is one of the best songs from the show, and the whole of Act 1 will perform that after our items Never Forget and We Will Rock You.
Hey, I think this is our bus.
Oh good, let's get our lovely guests.
at last. Could it be magic? Could it be magic now? I want to break free. I want to break free. I want to break free from your lies. You're so self-satisfied, I don't need you. I've got to break free. Oh, God knows. Oh, God knows I want to break free. I've fallen in love. I've fallen in love for the first time, in love with the world that's for real. I've fallen in love. Oh, oh, God knows. Oh, God knows I've fallen in love. It's strange, but it's true. Oh, I know I'm different and there's some things I have to do, but I have to be sure when I walk out that door. Oh yeah, I want to be free, baby. Oh yeah, I've got to be free. Oh yeah, I want to break free. This existence is wrong. I can't get used to living without, live without, live without. Oh, it's a lie. Oh, I don't want to live alone. No, but God knows I've got to make it on my own. Oh, so people, can't you see? God knows I've got to. God knows I need to. God knows I want to break free.
I want to break free. I want to break free. I want to break free from your lies. You're so self-satisfied, I don't need you. I got to be free. God knows I want to break free.
Tracy, I haven't left this house in years.
Then isn't it time you did?
Oh, no, Tracy. We'll have your father meet with him. I don't want to be seen like this. The neighbors haven't seen me since I was as size 10. Don't make me do it, Tracy.
Ma, it's changing out there. You'll like it. People who are different, their time is coming. Hey mama, look around. Everybody's moving to a brand new sound. Hey mama, follow me. I know something's in you that you want to set free. So let go with the past now. Say hello to the love in your heart. 'Cause I know that the world's moving fast now. You gotta get yourself a brand new start. Hey mama, welcome to the 60s.
Tracy, it's been years since someone asked me to dance.
It's so nice to meet you.
Tracy, is this your older sister? Flattery will not distract Miss Turnblad's teaching. If they both don't deep or too late. Hey baby, look at me. I'm the cutest chickie that you ever did see. Hey Tracy, hey baby, look at us. Where is there a tea that's half as fabulous? Pass now, say hello to this red carpet crowd. Yes, I know that the world's spinning fast now. To know the rage to step aside. Your mama's working in the 60s.
Well, how did you like your first day in London?
Oh, it's been great. I'm not starved.
Have you seen any of the sights yet?
Oh, yeah. Been to McDonald's and Burger King. Some little tramp sat in the doorway.
I was thinking more along the lines of the Tower of London and Big Ben.
Well, there was this one guy in Harrods. He gave me my number.
The clock on the Houses of Parliament. It's a good job I didn't ask you if you'd seen Nelson's column.
So, this is Covent Garden?
Oh yeah, you'll see all sorts of entertainment here. The Piazza here was a fruit, veg and flower market from about 1500 to 1974. And now it's home to loads of boutiques, craft stores, and of course, street performers.
Doesn't say a lot, does he? Looks like you pulled.
Do you want a coffee?
Yeah, okay.
You stingy.
Okay, Let's say you're not bored.
Have you been shopping at all?
Oh yeah, doing Oxford Street and Regent Street. Found this great little retro shop selling 60s gear. Looks like you went to the same place.
Oh
Hey waiter! What's that big building over there?
That's the Opera House.
You mean there's a Phantom of the Opera? Like in the theatre?
No, that was in Paris, I think.
He's right, Emma. Andrew Lloyd Webber show is based on supposedly mythical Phantom of the Paris Opera House. And it's the second longest running West End show. What's your favourite song from it?
All I ask of you?
What about you, Emma?
No, I just wanted to ask if you wanted to order anything. I hate you.
Oh, 2 coffees then, please.
Well, I'd like to hear the song.
And so you shall. Isaac and Sean will sing it for you in a minute. But first, I'd like Adam Daniels to sing us a song from another long-running musical, Blood Brothers. The show is by Willie Russell. There's about 2 twins separated at birth and the very different lives they lead. And it's still running at the Phoenix Theatre after 20 years.
Well, you're going to start on another history lesson. Then I think I'll make myself more comfortable.
Shoes on the table, and the spider's been killed. Someone broke the looking glass. The foam was shining and the salt's been spilled. You're walking on the pavement cracks. You've come to overlook the facts. Oh, the devil's almost got your number. You know he's gonna find you. You know he's right behind you. He's staring at your window. He's creeping down the hall. Don't you start to clutching at your rosary. He's always gonna know what you've done. When you shut your eyes, you still see. You see that you sold the sun. And you can't tell anyone. Oh, you know the devil's got your number. You know he's gonna find you. You know he's right behind you. He's staring through your window. He's creeping down the hall. Gypsies in the wood and they've been calling you. He's gonna take your baby away. There's gypsies in the wood and they've been calling you. Can Edward please come out and play? Can Edward come with us and play? Oh, you know the devil's got your number. You know he's gonna find you. You know he's right behind you. He's staring through your window. He's creeping down the hall. Oh, you know the devil's got your number. You know he's gonna find you. You know he's right behind you. He's staring at your window. He's knocking at your door. He's knocking at your door. He's knocking at your door. No more talk of darkness. Forget these wide-eyed fears. I'm here, nothing can harm you. My words will warm and calm you. Let me be your freedom. The daylight dry your tears. I'm here with you, beside you, to guard you and to guide you. Let me be your shelter. Let me be your light. You're safe, no one will find you. Your fears are far behind you.
All Well, I suppose we should find the rest of the crew so we can head back to the hotel so we're ready in time for that show at the Apollo Victoria Theatre tonight.
Wicked.
Exactly. And it tells the story behind the good and the bad witch from The Wizard of Oz. It really shows the love and the friendship that's grown between the two characters. Lois and Sophie are at once two witches.
That's not very nice.
Well, they're singing the song.
Hey, are you two part of our West End Experience bus trip from Shepshed?
Well, yes, we're the tour guides.
Because some of your girls decided they'd join in with the clown show at the other end of the piazza. They've started dancing a tango and taking the mick, so the piazza manager's called the police.
Come on, Bethan. You're going to need to sort this out.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, do you really think she should have hit that copper over the head with that brolly? What's she doing now? I don't know. It looks like they've got the handcuffs out. Oh, look at the girls' faces. They're not happy.
Come on, they're taking the girls and the tour guides to the police station.
Looks like a cell block tango for them. Isn't that in Chicago?
No, they're taking them to Charing Cross. Come on, we're going to get out before the theatre tonight.
And now, the 6 merry murderesses of the Cook County Jail in their rendition of the Cell Block Tango.
6.
Squish.
Cicero.
Lipschitz.
Pop. 6.
Squish.
Cicero.
Lipschitz.
Pop. 6. Squish. Cicero.
Lipschitz.
Pop. 6. Squish. Cicero.
Lipschitz.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. Pop. 6. Squish. Cicero.
You know how people have these little habits that get you down? Like Bernie. Bernie liked to chew gum. No, not chew. Pop. Well, I came home this one day and I was really irritated and looking for a little sympathy. And there's Bernie laying on the couch, drinking a beer and chewing. No, not chewing. Popping. So I said to him, Bernie, you pop that gum one more time. And he did. So I took the shotgun off the wall and I fired 2 warning shots into his head.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have heard it, I bet you would have done the same.
I met Ezekiel Young from Salt Lake City about 2 years ago, and he told me he was single and we hit it off right away. So we started living together. He'd go to work, he'd come home, I'd mix him a drink, we'd have dinner. It was like heaven in 2.5 rooms. And then I found out. Single, he told me? Huh, single my ass. Not only was he married, oh no, he had 6 wives. One of those Mormons, you know? So that night when he came home, I mixed him his drink as usual. You know, some guys just can't hold their arsenic.
He had it coming. He had it coming. She took the power in every stride. And then he used it. And he abused it. It was a burn, but now I'm alright.
I'm standing in the kitchen, I'm carving up chicken for dinner, minding my own business. And in storms my husband, Wilbur, in a jealous rage. You've been screwing the milkman, he says. He was crazy, and he kept on screaming, "You've been screwing the milkman!" And then he ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times!
If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
Itt károsegít, azt mondja, hogy híres láttöbb forkál a fejemet, meg a csaptam a fejét. De nem igaz, én atatlan vagyok. Nem tudom, én mondja, arra számom, én tettem. Frapant a rendőrségen, meg mi a rácni, de én nem etetek meg. Yeah, but did you do it? Not guilty.
My sister Veronica and I did this double act, and my husband Charlie used to travel around with us. Now, for the last number in our act, we did 20 acrobatic tricks in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Splits, spread eagles, backflips, flip-flops, one right after the other. Well, this one night we were in Cicero, the three of us, sitting up in a hotel room, boozing, having a few laughs, and we ran out of ice, so I went out to get some. I come back, open the door. There's Veronica and Charlie doing number 17, the spread eagle. Well, I was in such a state of shock, I completely blacked out. I can't remember a thing. It wasn't until later, when I was washing the blood off my hands, I even knew they were dead. They had it coming! They had it coming! They had it coming all along! I didn't do it, but if I got it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? They had it coming! They had it coming! They had it coming! They had it coming! They had it coming all along! I didn't do it, but if I got it, how could you tell me that I was wrong?
I loved Alvin Lipschitz more than I can possibly say. He was a real artistic guy, sensitive, a painter, but he was troubled. He was always trying to find himself. He'd go out every night looking for himself, and along the way he found Ruth, Gladys, Rosemary, and Irving. I guess you could say we broke up because of artistic differences. He saw himself as alive, and I saw him dead.
The dirty bum, 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 bum. The dirty bum, 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 bum. They had it come, 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 they had it come along. Doesn't make you, doesn't make you, I say you, how could you tell us that we were wrong? He had it come, he had it come, he had it come, he had it come, he only had a way. If you'd have been, if you'd have been, if you'd have seen, if you'd have seen, I bet you would have done the same. You put that gun one more time.
Sing on my ass.
Number 17, the spread eagle.
Artistic differences.
I bet you would have done the same.
That people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to the
effects instead of just doing all the shops.
Well, I think we should go see another show. Well, Wicked last night was like one of the best shows ever.
Oh my god, no. They should make a film out of it like they did with Chicago.
Yeah, and there's lots of other musicals in the West End that started off like the film.
Like what?
Cabaret, West Side Story, Sound of Music.
But what about the others that started as films?
Like what?
Wizard of Oz, High School Musical.
High School Musical? That doesn't really count.
What?
It's just Disney cashing in on the back of a TV film.
But what about The Lion King? Well, that was a Disney film as well.
Strictly speaking, it was a cartoon. But then they got Elton John and Tim Rice involved, which became a very successful stage musical. And if we're lucky and hang around long enough, Prince Charles might give us a rendition of his favourite song from the show.
What?
Oh, I just can't wait to be king.
No, I think Christina James is singing that.
Well, miss, are there any other films in the West End that started off like that?
What about Dirty Dancing at the Aldrich Theatre?
Oh, Patrick Swayze and that lift in the water. Oh, those muscles.
Get the picture, Emma. Oh, Patrick is Adam Pacing with Olivia as his baby. Anyway, come on all of you, we're off to the National Gallery next.
Oh, what joy. Having the time of my life.
I'm gonna be a mighty king, so my enemies beware.
I've never seen a king of beasts with quite so little hair.
I'm gonna be the main event, like no king was before. I'm brushing up, I'm looking down, working on my road.
Thus far, a rather uninspiring thing.
Oh, I just can't wait to be king. No one saying do this.
No one said that.
No one saying be there.
What I meant was.
No one saying stop that.
But soon realise.
No one saying see here.
Now see here.
Free to run around all day.
That's definitely out.
Free to do it all my way.
I think it's time that you and I arranged a heart-to-heart.
Kings don't need advice from little humbugs for a start.
If this is where the monarchy is heading, count me out. Out of service, out of Africa, I wouldn't hang about. This child is getting wildly out of way.
Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Everybody look left, everybody look right. Every way look, I'm standing spotlight.
Not yet.
Let every creature go rogue and sing. Let's hear it in the herd and on the wing. It's gonna be King Simba's finest fling. Oh, I just can't wait to be king.
No, he just can't wait to be here.
No, I just can't wait
Just can't wait
to be king.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Now I had the time of my life. No, I never felt like this before. Yes, I swear it's a truth, and I owe you. I've been waiting for so long now. I found someone instead of me.
can understand the urgency. Just remember, you're the one thing I need the world. So I tell you something. This could be love because I had the time of my life. Never felt this way before. I swear it's the truth. Holding on to you 'cause I had the time of my life. Just to let me open doors. I found the truth. Holding on to you. My body and soul, I want you more than you ever know.
So we'll just let it go. Don't be afraid to lose control. No.
'Cause I know what's on your mind. You say, stay with me tonight.
Just remember, you're the one thing
I can't get enough of.
So I'll tell you something.
This could be love because it's the truth. Holding on to you 'cause I had the time of my life. Just to let me open doors. I had the truth. Holding on to you.
Catherine, do you think we can slow down? My feet are killing me.
But we've only got 23 more rooms to see, and if we're quick, we'll get it all done before our evening meal.
Come here. This next one's by someone called Joseph.
Oh, where's this colour coat then?
It's A Landscape by Joseph Turner, one of the finest English painters ever. Not sure you're taking this seriously.
Oh, I am. I'm seriously thinking it's time for me to have my nails done.
Well, so long, farewell, I'll be saying goodbye. See you at the theatre tonight.
Wow, that's freaky. It actually says Maria on it.
Yes, it's by a modern abstract artist called Maria Parmo.
No, I mean, you just said the line from the show The Sound of Music. Maria was the main character in the film and show.
Hey, have you seen this bloke in this picture? He's got a feather in his hat and a free thing around his neck. And check out those ties. He looks a right Nancy.
Maybe this is the reality TV room.
What do you mean, miss?
Well, for the last 3 years, the BBC has run a competition to become the star of a West End show. And all these 3 paintings depict this. Over there, you've got Connie Fisher, who went on to star in The Sound of Music. You've just spoken about Nancy, and they've just chosen Jodie for the part in Oliver. So you know there'll be lots of people who will buy tickets to see her. And in the middle stands Joseph. And of course, Lee Mead was the winner of Any Dream Will Do. To take our West End experience up to the interval, sit back and listen to our Von Trapp children, followed by our street vendors from Oliver. And Holly Quickly and the boys finish things off with the most famous finale of Joseph, Any Dream Will Do.
And now we're doing a bit of time warp and experiencing the West End of the past.
hanging from the clock in the horn, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye to you. So long, farewell, I'll be to say goodbye. I hate to go and miss his pretty side. So long, farewell, I'll be to say adieu,
Adieu, adieu to you, adieu, adieu.
So long, farewell, I'll be to say I'd like to stay and drink my good champagne. So long, farewell, I'll be to say goodbye.
Naive and Eve, as I say goodbye,
I'm glad to go. I cannot tell a lie. I flit, I flit, I flee, flee, I fly.
Time warp. Time warp.
Are you ready? So you think you can do this all day? Well, let me tell you. It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen.
why that show's had so many comebacks. Apparently it's had 10 different West End runs in nearly as many theatres. Which bit did you like best?
I think it would have to be the sexercise bit. Or maybe the bit where he puts his hands on you.
All move on before he gets the pelvic thrust. Look, we're near Trafalgar Square. Moon's out. Makes you feel all nostalgic. Like those great musicals set in London in the 50s and 60s. Mary Poppins, My Fair Lady.
Yeah, listen to the pretty birds sing.
That's the pigeons.
Oh, aren't they nice? Hey, I think I've got a bit of cake in my bag.
In the first place, pigeons aren't nice. And secondly, you shouldn't feed the birds at Trafalgar Square. It's not allowed. Do you want us to get arrested again?
Well, it wasn't me that whacked the policeman over the head with an umbrella now, was it?
No, but it was me that talked nicely to the officer to try and explain why our girls had joined in with the act, rather than fluttering my eyelashes.
Oh, all I said was, wouldn't it be lovely if we could come to some sort of arrangement over it?
Exactly. So one look at you and his tongue hit the floor. It was disgusting, like something out of Romeo and Juliet.
Wasn't that West Side Story?
Well, yes, but his name wasn't Krupke.
No, but he had got nice eyes.
It's a shame he had to run off quickly to sort out that fight between two rival gangs. Funny that. Never mind. Come on, let's go so Rowan can feed the birds. Becky Bakewell can look for a room somewhere, and the boys can make fun out of Officer Krupke. And although it's enjoyed many long runs in the past, West Side Story opens at Sadler's Wells in a few weeks' time.
But you said I couldn't feed the birds.
Feed
yucky. The guests are out of hand. Our mothers all are junkies. Our fathers all are drunks. Lolly Moses naturally repugnant.
She offers a crocky, we're very upset. We never had the love that every child ought to get. We ain't no delinquents, we're misunderstood. Deep down inside us there is good.
There is good.
There is good. There is untapped good. Like inside the worst of us is good. Hey, hey, hey.
I'm teaching a story.
Well, let me tell it to the world.
Just tell it to the judge.
Dear kindly Judge Your Honor, my parents treat me rough. With all their marijuana, they won't give me a puff. They say they wanna have me, but somehow I was had. Sleeping lizards, that's why I'm so bad.
Oh, Mr. Crocky, you're really a square. This boy don't need a judge, he needs an analyst care. It's just his neurosis that ought to be cured. He's psychologically disturbed.
I'm disturbed!
We're disturbed, we're the most disturbed. Like a psychologically disturbed. In the opinion of this court, this child is depraved from the county ain't had a normal home.
Hey, I'm proud to be depraved!
So take him to a head shrinker.
My daddy beats my mommy clobbers me. My grandpa is a commie. My grandma pushes tea. My sister wears a mustache. My brother wears a dress. Goodness gracious, that's why I'm a mess.
Officer Crocky, you're really a swab. This boy don't need a doctor, just a good honest job. Society's played him a terrible trick. And sociologically he's sick.
I am sick!
We are sick, we are sick, sick, sick. Like we're sociologically sick. In my opinion, this child don't need to have his head shrunk at all. Juvenile delinquency is purely a social disease.
Hey, I got a social disease.
So take him to a social worker.
Well, which way?
And that way.
Dear kindly social worker, they say go earn a buck. Like being a soda jerker, which means like being a schmuck. It ain't any social, I'm only any work. Glorioski, that's why I'm a jerk.
Officer Crocky, you've done it again. This boy don't need a job, he needs a year in a pen. This Officer Crocky is misunderstood. Deep down inside him there's no good.
I'm no good.
We're no good. We're no earthly good. By the best of us, it's no damn good.
This is crazy.
The trouble is he drinks.
The trouble is he's lazy.
The trouble is he stinks. The trouble is he's growing. The trouble is he's growing.
Crocky, we've got troubles of our own. She's Officer Crocky, we're down on our knees. 'Cause no one wants a fellow with a social disease. The Officer Crocky, what are we to do? Gee, Officer Crocky, crop you!
Emma, look at this. I can't believe it.
Well, it was you that wanted to find an Ann Summers shop to find something nice to wear for your husband.
But I didn't mean that we had to come to Soho. Neither did I want you to repeat that to the whole of the audience.
Oh, sorry. Maybe we should ask her where the nearest shop is.
I think she's a bit busy at the moment.
YOLO.
Don't get any ideas about it being the Romeo and Juliet story.
What? Like guys and dolls?
Well, falling in love does play a major part in a fair few West End musicals. And our next group of songs all have a bit of love in them. Take Back Your Mink is of course from Guys and Dolls, which like West Side Story retells the story of Romeo and Juliet. The song is Adelaide's stage act. Whilst we don't have an Adelaide, we do have her Hot Box Girls. And I'm praying the next one goes alright for Mabel.
And why is that?
Because I'm playing Mabel.
But how does love come into that?
It's the love of food. The song's about her finding it difficult not to eat, to keep her from being the world's fattest dancer so that she can achieve fame. I do get a bit of help and encouragement from my backing girl, the Lois Shana Victoria, though.
Well, the last one in this section I do understand the lovely Seasons of Love. It's from Rent.
But not only is it in the title, the whole group is coming to terms with the loss of one of their friends from AIDS.
Well, what about Skimbleshanks? Where's the love in that?
Aren't you a cat lover then?
Yeah, but...
And so was T.S. Eliot, whose set of poems was used by Andrew Lloyd Webber to make the show, which ran for over 20 years at the New London Theatre. Skimbleshanks is the station master's cat, and Rebecca Dobson will sing this with Claire and Sarah French.
Oh, I'm so glad you didn't try to get a tenuous link there with Skimbleshanks.
And now for the featured number of the evening, the Hot Box proudly presents Miss Adelaide and her debutants.
He bought me the fur thing 5 winters ago, and the
Romans, countrymen, lend me your makeup. I really do need to look good at 4 o'clock in the morning, which is the time we're going to arrive back off our tour. Although it's been a beast of a trip, I bet I look like something out of Little Shop of Horrors.
What are you doing?
I'm practising my speech for tomorrow.
Oh, you don't need to give a great waffly speech.
You've been fantasising and going on about all the facts and figures.
No. We'll ask Adam, Amy, Becky Bruce, Becky Bakewell, April, Stephanie and Adam Paynton to be our guest, and hope that Rich and Steph might suddenly see more of London and the West End than without us as their usual guides.
And I guess then you'll tell them we'll take them back to Kansas.
No, we'll get Wendy, Sue, Shelley Ryan and Julian Payton to do that as they perform a medley of songs from The Wizard of Oz.
Ma chère mademoiselle, it is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you tonight. And now, we invite you to relax. Let us pull up a chair as the dining room proudly presents your dinner. Be our guest. Be our guest. Put our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, Sherry, and we provide the rest. Soup du jour, hot order, while we only live to serve. Try the gray stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me? Ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance. After all, this is France, and a dinner here is never second best. Go on, unfold your menu, take a glance, and then you'll be our guest. We our guest, be our guest. Beef ragout, cheese soufflé, iron bouillon flambé. We'll prepare and serve with flair a culinary cabaret. You're alone and you're scared, but the banquet's all prepared. No one's gloomy or complaining while the flatware's entertaining.
only perfect taste that you can bear. Come on and lift your glass to what you're on free pass to be our guest.
If you're stressed, it's fine dining we suggest.
Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest.
Life is so unnerving for a servant who's not serving. He's not whole without a soul to wait upon. Ah, those good old days when we were useful. Suddenly those good old days are gone. 10 years we've been rusting, needing so much more than dusting, needing exercise, a chance to use our skills. Most days we just lay around the castle. Flabby, fat and lazy, you walked in and oops a daisy.
It's a guess, sakes alive that I've been blessed. The wine's been poured and thank the Lord that the napkin's freshly pressed. With this to shield your tea, and my dear, that's fine with me. While the cups do this, I'll shoot it, I'll be bubbling, I'll be brewing, I'll get full, I'll be hot. The snakes have a spot, take that with all the company and friends. We've got a lot to do, is it one love or two for you, I guess? She's our guest, she's our guest.
understanding, with sweet understanding, with sweet understanding, Seymour's your
Wizard of Oz. We hear he is a wizard of Wiz, if ever a Wiz there was. If ever a Wiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
where we catch the bus then?
No, this is a lamppost. The bus stop's just down there. Do you want to run along and wait? We'll be along in a minute. So, Emma, what's in the bag now?
Oh, just a couple of souvenirs. My wicked t-shirt, the Harrods teddy bear, real policeman helmet, and my miniature Big Ben.
Miniature Big Ben.
Yeah, a man was selling them down the Thames Embankment. Only a £5.
Really? And you've had a good time?
Oh yeah, never knew there was so much variety.
And we didn't get to see them all. Who'd have thought they'd make musicals out of Zorro or Lord of the Rings? But they have. And we missed out on Avenue Q, which is puppets that are a bit blue. Stomp, with all the actors making music out of everyday items like dustbins and pipes. And the one I want to see is a new show from the writers of Les Mis, Marguerite, which has just opened.
You know, I've having seen all these shows, I can't wait till Disco Inferno in February.
Yes, we should all buy tickets now.
Girls, see more Sally?
I don't think so. Is she with the party from reception?
Nah, see, it's such a lovely morning. Thought me and my girl could take a walk down Lambeth Way. See everyone there.
Well, Emma, we can't be caught leaning on this lamppost all day. We've got a bus to catch.
Yeah, we'll leave him to do that. Bye.
I'm leaning on a lamppost at the corner of the street in case a certain little lady comes by. Oh me, oh my, I hope this little lady comes by. I don't know if she'll get away, she doesn't always get away, but anyway I know that she'll try. Oh me, oh my, I hope the little lady comes by. There's no other girl I could wait for, but this one I break any tape for. I won't have to ask what she's late for. She wouldn't leave me flat, she's not a girl like that. She's absolutely wonderful, marvellous and beautiful, and anyone can understand why. I'm leaning on a lamppost at the corner of the street in case a certain little lady comes by. Lambeth, you've never seen. Skies ain't blue, the grass ain't green. It hasn't got that Mayfair touch, but that doesn't matter very much. We play a different way, not like you, but a bit more gay.